Hello everyone, Whitey Exotics here. Okay, so the unboxing video that I told you about in the last video is here. It's now 11:30 and yeah, I'm slightly more nervous about unboxing this than I would any other unboxing video. So I've changed location, give myself some more space just in case anything unfortunate happens. And yeah, let's get started on this. So I've actually forgotten exactly what I've ordered. I know roughly, but yeah. So okay, everything's pretty much ready. Here we go, guys. So this package came from the Spider Shop, as does most of my orders. And if you watch the last video, you'll already have an idea that the spiders in here are what you'd call hot, which means they're more venomous than the usual tarantulas and spiders. So I don't know. I've been watching a few videos on what's actually in here, and yeah, they don't seem to be too bad, but I've heard they're quite fast, so that's what I got to watch out for. Obviously, one of the species I actually do have already, but it's a different subspecies. Okay, so here we go. Hopefully nothing got loose in here. Okay, so gonna have to be very careful with that one. Okay, so I know what these two are. Probably start with these. And that's another wild canary, so I just wanted to get two of these, and hopefully I get a male and female, but generally I just wanted to make sure I got a female. And here's the big one, which apparently is quite big, so, and I think you might have just got a sneak peek there, so I think that's the lot. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything else in here. Okay guys, let's start off with the smaller species. So this here is an S. longips, which is a spitting spider. I can't remember the beginning of its scientific name. I'm really bad at that. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, there he is. I think it's a female, but it's hard to tell. That is actually quite a bit bigger than I expected. So a while ago I actually did buy a spitting spider. It was one of the more common species, and it was quite small. It was like probably that big, but this is a bigger species that actually spins more silk, but still spits. So really cool. And that one is going to go in here. So it's just a small little enclosure I've set up for it. And we got our spare tub there, just in case. So let's get this one out. So I can't fault Lee's packaging, it's always perfect. Definitely one of the best suppliers of arachnids and other invertebrates. So I'm not too worried about this one. Oh wow, that really has got a leg span on it. It's like a daddy long legs with a bigger head. So my hands are still a little bit mangled from the hairs from my Chilean rose. That's really cool. I didn't expect it to be that big. Okay, let's get you in and we'll carry on. I can feel like I've been webbed already. There we go. So that is very similar to a daddy long legs, but just with a slightly bigger head and body, as you can see. Really cool. I'll try and get a feeding video of it. I don't know, it could be a male, just looking at how big its legs are. Okay, so that's one down. Let's move on to number 2. So we've got the ewell canary. I'm just going to show you a quick sneak peek of that, and then we'll get onto the real deal of this video. So he's double boxed, this one, obviously because it's quite small. My other one's actually getting quite big now. It's at least 2 or 3 times the size that I showed in the last unboxing video, which I will attach a link of at the end of this one. So there it is, yeah. Definitely tiny little thing. Okay, let's chuck these here. I'll put that there for the minute. So I'm actually keeping these in these small pill tubs, all the tiny slings. Okay guys, I'm still a little bit shaken up from just what could potentially go wrong with this. Okay, so this one is a P. regius, which is a Phidippus jumping spider species, and it should be an adult female. It does look quite big. That is actually one of the biggest jumping spiders I've seen. Wow, that's really cool. That's awesome. Look at that. So I had a Phidippus otiosus a few years back, and I'd say she was smaller than this, to be honest, but not by much. But that is a big jumping spider. Very cool. I don't know if that's focusing in properly. Let's try and zoom that in a bit. There we go. Okay, so I actually have an enclosure for this one. It's going to go in here, which I haven't used for a long time. So I'll get you in there. Oh, it's only tapped and it fell in. Where is she? Oh, there she is. She's at the bottom. Okay. Alright guys, here we go. So, as you can see, my Euphrenicus harmonica actually passed away a few days ago, and I'm left with this big enclosure. So it's actually a complete coincidence, because I looked on the spider shop, found some spiders I wanted to get, and I thought, oh, what am I going to do for an enclosure? So that's like synchronicity, but I don't know. But yeah, so she now got an enclosure for this tarantula. Okay, and for the one that is the worst of the bunch, I don't know which one I should do first, guys, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this one till last. Okay. What did I do with my tweezers? Let's put this out of the way. And I'm going to move the tripod forward a bit, guys, just so this is easier to do. There we go. Okay. Don't know what I've done with my tweezers and all this excitement. Where did I put them? I must have left them. I've still got the bigger set, so it's all good. I will be right back, guys. I'm going to find a knife or something. Okay, here we go. Be funny if this died right now, wouldn't it? If I just ran out of batteries. Well, wouldn't be very funny, but here we go. So, if you haven't already guessed, this is a pokey, and it's the first time I've owned one of the larger pokies. I do have a P metallica. But yeah, so this is the right size enclosure for her. Hopefully she's still going to be a little bit cold from being outside. Right, here we go. Let's get the tweezers. Whoa, she's big. I did not expect it to be that big. Bloody hell, look at the back. Okay. Ooh. Well, that's one way of doing it, isn't it? So this is a P regalis, and she looks to be about, I would say 7, maybe 7.5 inches. Oh, she's amazing, nice. Wish I had better lighting in here, sorry guys. I'm going to have to do another video update on these and show you them with better lighting. Okay, so that's her. Let's move this back a little bit. Yeah, so a little bit fast. Let's close that up. Okay, it's time for the star of the show. Okay, here we go, guys. God help Lee when he has to pack these. Let's put it in here. I hope it's not just... Okay. Oh, that's a fair size as well. Okay. I'm going to do something a bit risky, guys. I'm going to turn it around and show you really quickly. Hopefully it doesn't run out and onto my hands. So this is, oh, it's coming out. Let's get it in. This is a relative of the Brazilian wandering spider, but it's from Africa. So Brazilian wandering spider is Phoneutria fera, and is known as the world's most venomous spider. This one, they don't really have venom reports for it yet, but it has pretty potent venom, so you don't really want to take a bite from something like this, and they are quite defensive. So, so yeah, this is a Ctenidae species Red Fangs. Now, I have seen a few videos of these, and they can obviously get quite defensive, but not as bad as a Phoneutria. Here she comes. Slowly does it, because they are fast, I've heard. So yeah, it's about, I'm going to say it's about a 3.5 inch female. Oh, okay. So that was alright, that was pretty painless. To say I'm sweating, to be honest with you, but yeah, now it's in its enclosure, I'm not feeling so bad. So when I'm working with the spider, I'm going to be very careful and just always use tweezers in its enclosure. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe as always. I told you guys I forgot what I actually ordered, so I emptied out the peanuts and found there was one more spider, and it is a P. peculiae, which is a species of jumping spider. So yeah, how did I forget that? Okay guys, see you later.